Right. Okay. So, Uttama, Prabhu, um, a lot of us have grown up on movies and TV shows where there's, they meet and they fall in love and they live happily ever after, and
Until the commercial.
at least until the commercial. But no, by the end, they're always like it's a perfect. It's a perfect relationship. So I'm asking you, Prabhu, please tell us what is a perfect marriage.
Well, a perfect marriage is one where we deeply understand that Krishna's placed me here because there's some crucial lesson that I need to learn in order to go back home, back to Godhead. So that doesn't mean we should stay in highly abusive relationships, but we have to have faith that there's some tests we need to pass and something we need to learn, in order to progress. So, it's kind of a romantic question that you're asking me. It's like a Valentine's Day question. The Disney, live happily ever after. When we understand that it's really a myth, we actually get married and then we can begin the hard work, of living happily ever after. So I think we have to understand that nobody has a perfect relationship and we need to be happy with a good enough relationship. I remember one lady, she wrote a book, Mr. Good Enough, because she could see that, yeah, her friends had these, husbands and, she'd been looking for the perfect man. And she saw her friends were with people that it wasn't perfect,
They're happy.
but somehow or other overall they were happy. So, my husband makes the most perfect chutneys. He makes these great tomato chutneys that he grows from the garden, with love, but you should see the stove after he's done, and I get the answer. I don't do stoves. Okay, well, so, the chutney's great. And, I just realized that, okay, I get to take part and I get to do the stove, but there's the other perfect parts where, every time I bring home groceries, my husband's immediately out there, helping me carry them in. So, he's good enough, even if the stove's a mess, I'm happy. So we have to see that really what we need in relationships is we need friendship, we need kindness, we need mutual respect, and we need to care, about the other person and be there for them. And, that's perfect. And if Krishna's in our relationship and we're somehow helping each other to progress towards Krishna, then it's perfect.
Well, thank you, I guess. I mean, that wasn't really the answer I was looking for, but but no, that's great. That's great because I think some of us are sort of conditioned in that way that that's the idea of soulmate where everything is perfect. Well, soulmate, maybe, maybe not, but it still doesn't mean everything's going to be perfect. And we have
Well,
to
it was an imperfect question, so you got an imperfect answer. What can you do?
let's release a book like that. We'll show Brahmatirtha Prabhu.